Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY. While we're at it, why not follow me at Instagram.com/Jordan Marin, link in the description, to help the hashtag Get Jarred onto 1 mil on Insta 2021 campaign. So far, we've not seen a great deal of movement, but you can change that if you're not already following. So check it out. It's going to be really embarrassing if we get to the end of this year. It's still 11 months to go, but it's going to be really embarrassing if we get to the end of the year and there's not been a lot of movement at all. So please help me. Let's start off with number 19. Also, check out the like button down below the video. It's pretty cool. Why? This guy turned his unalived uncle's skeleton into a fully functional guitar. Creepy if true, but also I've kind of learned from my time on the internet not to trust captions that display in this sort of format with the image and then the bold caption underneath and then the eye over here because it's an ad going to a clickbait website, and then you go over to a clickbait website and it's like, well, actually, no, he bought some bones and it's a weird looking guitar, but they're fake bones, and his uncle just unalived recently and they played guitar a lot, so he wanted to do a thing, but the skeleton has nothing to do with his uncle. In fact, their dimensions are totally, completely different. So that's probably the article. There is a wait list. Custom making these cuts down on the splash factor. We'll need to measure your toilet. Taking orders, there is a wait list. $50 to $75. So you're taking a vacuum tube. Oh, the inside of that is gonna get really gross very quickly. Oh God, I guess you have to wash it. So every time you go to the bathroom, you have to wash this tube so that it doesn't just become absolutely disgusting. Is this really a problem that most people are facing? Like, if you really have an issue, you can sit down. If you are so violent that you are just ejecting water all over the place, then just sit down. That's your solution right there. Sticking into it, no. It doesn't need to happen. Confused screaming. The Furry Bike. What has happened? There we go. Oh, are you washing it? It's like giving your pet a bath, except you're actually doing it like you're giving a pet a bath, except it's a very large pet with a lot more real estate to cover. And it looks great. That looks so beautifully fluffy and comfortable. And when you drive into bugs and bird poop, it's totally not an issue. And there's definitely no parts of the bike that get really hot and possibly light the thing on fire, and then it turns into a big, bad-smelling fireball of hair that you hopefully notice before it burns you. Surely no problems with this. Why don't they make all bikes like it? Time to bust out the hot glue. Okay, it's not 5-minute crafts, so we'll see what it is. I mean, we must all have these rulers from elementary school still laying around our house, right? What are you gonna make? I mean, this is more robust than hot glue, though. They're actually, using a drill and some bolts and some nuts. Oh, but now it's got some hot glue. Wait, what actually is this supposed to be? It's like big scissors or something like that? Oh, okay, you're, concealing the end of the bolt so that you can't just get scratched by it or something like that. Okay, suction cups. Where is this going? Are you making a compass? Is it just like a gigantic Oh, it's a copy machine. Actually, kind of cool. It's very similar to what early copying machines were like. So, yeah, I remember back in 5th grade going to Thomas Jefferson's house, Monticello, because they do tours there, and I think there was something like this sitting on his desk, and however they have it preserved, and they said something about this was like the first copy machine, so he could sign other documents twice as fast or something like that, just so that he'd be signing one, then another one would be getting signed over here. This doesn't scale 1-to-1 though, so your tracing is like slightly off, but it's still kind of cool. I just sigh. Why would you do this? Oh yeah, wait, what? This really went in a different direction than I thought it was gonna go. I thought they were gonna use hot glue in order to get rid of the scuff, but it was just like, your shoe's got a scuff? Cover the whole thing in Legos. That'll solve the problem. And then also it provides a nice buffer so that it's like wrapping your car. you can protect it from getting any impacts. And then once you're done, you're gonna sell your shoes. Then you can just take off all the Legos and it'll be good as new. Minus the whole hot glue situation and all that stuff. But no, good as new. Due to popular demand, we burned the baby. Well, I missed the context here, but, wow, what? Oh, God. Do you make creepy baby candles? Is this your thing? Also, why are you just letting it drip onto the desk? Isn't that probably not good for your desk? Oh, and then the baby's head just falls apart there. What a mess. Why not put it in something else? I guess it contributes to the video, but what a mess! Just letting hot wax get all over your desk. Poor table or desk. It deserved better than that, dude. Just don't. Are you... I mean, I guess lollipops need to be protected from viruses too, right? Oh. Right, I guess that's a way that you can eat your lollipop while still wearing a mask. I guess. Huh. You're just force feeding yourself. Like, you have no way to escape this lollipop. You are being forced to eat it. You better like it. You better not want to take a break. You better not have to do anything that requires any effort, because you're going to have a harder time breathing while this lollipop is jammed in your mouth. You better not really have to speak with anyone. Otherwise, you're going to be like, I haven't experienced any symptoms lately. I haven't, no, it's fine. I'm not sick. I promise. Why are you speaking so weird? I have a lollipop in my mask. Cursed knitted face mask. Oh, you see, the beauty of this is you can stick the lollipop inside this, and then you can also still have a lollipop on the outside, and you can be licking the lollipop on the outside while also eating the lollipop on the inside. You can actually have 4 lollipops on the outside, then you can have a lollipop on the inside. This is really big brain. I'm glad that we got these posts back to back, because it's just great ideas for everyone out there who wants to go around licking lollipops. DIY pistol. I was gonna say, I hope it's like a DIY water pistol, but it kind of it's actually, no, it's like a real thing. This seems very safe. Please do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. He's feeding it like a musket. Oh God, please don't tell me it like blows up on him. That's not working. Okay. Yep, blows up on him. Turns out when you just pour gunpowder into something and then you ignite it, it doesn't always go the way you think it's gonna go. So hey, everybody, let's not do that. Okay, good. Oh boy, big brains. Tired of losing your TV remotes? Can always find one, but not the other? Well, look no further to have all your problems solved. For one easy payment at $10, I'll drive to your house and hot glue them all together. Tile tracker sold separately, but it is an undefeated feature. Oh yeah, that's clever. You get a tracker inside of your remote cluster as well. Wow, this is brilliant. And this way, if you ever get rid of one device and replace it with another, you just have to glue the new one over the old remote. And sorry, but you can't give the old remote if you happen to sell it to somebody else. It's a TV that comes without a remote. You're gonna have to just get up and hit the buttons on the thing, okay? Stop being lazy, my God. Made a bookshelf for my brick collection. Why do you have a brick collection? What kind of... In Soviet Russia, book carry shelf. Because usually you have a shelf made out of brick and shelf hold book. In this situation, shelf made of book and hold brick. Yes, makes sense. Very good idea. Where else are you going to store brick? Certainly not in structure of house. No, you want them laying around the house so you can admire. This dread bed. My friend got his dreads cut off. His mom turned them into a cat bed. You know, if you hadn't told me that they were someone's dreadlocks, it just looks like a pet bed. And I wouldn't care. And then I'd be like, "Oh, you made that yourself? That's really cool." And then I'd maybe touch it and be like, "Something's off. This is a little weird. Didn't you got a haircut recently? You did. All right. You know, this is revenge for your pets getting their hair all over your house. Now you can get your hair all over your pets." I'm not sure which of these I like the least. They're filling a Yep, they're filling a glove with concrete. I mean, concrete's always good. Hungry Panda. It's like the same watermark as 5 Minute Crafts and everything. Wow, is the watermark like part of the algorithm that gets your stuff recommended? Do I just need to put a little watermark that's the same exact font and transparency, and then it's just like I'll get hundreds of billions of views every month? Oh, okay, so what you've done is you put sponges into concrete. You did some DIY bricks, because why get bricks when you can just dip sponges in concrete? No one ever thought of that before. Man, just imagine all the structures that we could have made by dipping sponges in concrete if we'd only realized. All those bricks are so tedious. Is that it's a concrete Reese's cup? Okay, sure, yeah. I mean, it looks kind of tasty, just not so... Oh, we're still not done. Oh, there's just a lot of... Oh, it's still going. I got it. Oh, yeah. So what is the obsession about filling gloves with concrete? Because this seems to be a very, very common thing that these arts and crafts channels do, so that it looks like hands holding things. Like, what's the obsession about, like, concrete sausage hands by filling gloves with concrete? I don't know. How do you even come up with this? I'm scared of anything that's going to involve sharp tacks. Are you soldering a Coke cap? Okay. This looks like a weapon. What are you about to make? Some, like, secret bottle cap weapon? So you can, like, take the cap off of your soda and then use it to defend yourself if someone mugs you in public or something? What? Is a water gun? What in the world is going? Is a lighter? Huh? I mean, whatever this is, it's very original, it looks like. I have no idea what they're going for, and usually we do at some point, you know, midway through. Is this actually, are they making a gun? Is it a tack gun? What, they're putting, like, explosive powder on... What? Bro, it's like a dart gun? Oh my god. Honestly terrifying. But why the Tic Tacs? Couldn't you use something else as a handle? You just wasted a perfectly good pack of Tic Tacs. They didn't need to be full. It's just a handle. No one could have guessed the outcome of this. Yeah, I mean, hot glue and corn? And why not? Oh, you're just taking the yellow corn, you're turning it purple. Like you saw the cool purple corn at the grocery store or something. You're like, oh, you know what? They must have just dyed the regular corn purple. And that's, I'll do it too. I'm gonna make some, and I'm gonna sell it to the farmer's market. I'm gonna make so much money. Or no, I'm just gonna encase corn inside of purple goo. What? It's, oh, so the goal is to make the purple goo be like the inside of corn. It's a corn mold. But why? What's the point? So that you can pour a corn that's not made of corn? You're gonna pour something else in it. Huh, okay, so the corn actually didn't need to happen there at all. You could have used like anything, but you just decided to use corn. I really thought that they were gonna then use this as a mold so they could pour concrete in there, presumably, and then they would have concrete corn. Pretty smart, if you think about it, because you'd have to, you have to mold the corn, and then you have to pour something in the mold that you create, and it'd be intelligent, but then they made it a Kleenex holder, because why, it's not like the Kleenex come in something that dispenses the Kleenex at all. And the top for the last month, so much room to store your neck brace. I believe we've seen this one before on here, but it's not the worst looking. It's pretty tastefully designed. It's just probably not up to code with the whole no hand railing. Grandma and grandpa probably not going to get a full house tour because that's a bit dangerous for them. Please don't let them try to climb that. But hey, it looks elegant, at least. Hopefully it's solid, because it has to support a decent amount of weight, and it looks like it's only got like one anchor point over there. So, hopefully you did everything into the studs and all that. And anyway, that's it for the last month of DIY. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Follow Instagram.com/JordanMarin and subscribe here on this channel. Hit the bell even if you're already subbed to get all notifications. Check out the last episode of DIY by clicking the end screen up here. Latest Marin music down below it, or you can just check out the playlist for all the videos from the subreddit. All right, I'll see you next time.